Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We welcome brothers and sisters in Islam. We say Jazakumullah khairan as you follow us on our show, The Compass Quiz Challenge, where we try to educate, test, and enlighten ourselves on knowledge of Islam. This is episode 2, and with me here today we have some wonderful visitors. To my right, I have one of my good brothers, Alam Hudayfa. Ahlan wa sahlan. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. And to my left, I have another wonderful brother, cousin of Sheikh Salim. Ahlan wa sahlan. Are we ready? Are we going to educate the people today, inshallah? MashaAllah. So as usual, the show is divided into 3 segments. The first segment is the list segment, the second is the auction, and the last is the list segment. So before we proceed, do well to subscribe, like the video, comment, and share. May Allah advocate you as you do so. Let's go straight to the first segment, which is the list segment. We are going to start on a simple tab. The first question is for you to list the Islamic lunar months. We are cool, right?
Yes.
How many months do we have?
Well,
MashaAllah. That means each of you is going to mention 6. Starting with you. Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum. Muharram, Safar.
Alhamdulillah. Answer one, answer.
Okay. Muharram,
صفر
ربيع الأول,
ربيع الثاني
جماد الأولى,
جماد الآخر
رجب,
شعبان
رمضان,
شوال
ذي القعدة.
ذي الحج.
نعم.
MashaAllah. Jazakumullah khairan. We are just warming up. Let's go to the question number 2. The score now is 1-1 for each of them. Second question is mention the different names of Yawm al-Qiyamah. Yawm al-Qiyamah. The different names of Yawm al-Qiyamah. If you give me 6, that is, or 8, 4 for each of you. Or should I say 6, 3, 3? I will give you the scores, inshallah. We are starting with you now. For this one.
القارعة
يوم تبلى السرائر,
الحاقة
الساعة,
يوم الدين.
يوم الحق.
MashaAllah. Wow. 2. Okay. The last question is going to be related to Arabic linguistics. And
in this kind of situation, let me not just surrender, but let's
I know. The question is simple. I want you to list for me the different plurals we have in Arabic. Different jam'.
Okay.
Jam'. So start with you for this question. Just give me the different jam' we have.
Am I giving one?
Just
Or
one. Give one.
الجمع المذكر السالم,
جمع مؤنث السالم.
جمع التكسير.
جمع الجموع.
I think جمع
جمع على صيغة منتهى الجموع.
okay, I think that's all.
That's all, or is
That's all.
That is all.
Yes.
That is all?
Is that all?
No, that should not be all.
جمع مؤنث السالم,
I have mentioned.
جمع مذكر السالم, جمع التكسير,
Have been mentioned.
صيغ. I think that's the only one I got.
Do you have any more to add?
نعم جمع على صيغة منتهى الجموع أو جمع
منتهى الجموع ahead.
Uh-huh.
That's the one you mentioned. I think those are the ones we
Anything else?
could recall.
Then we have الذي يتساويان مفرد والجمع سواء.
مفرد والجمع سواء.
نعم.
ولكن السؤال عن الجمع.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. As you can see, we have some malams with us. They are already discussing, and I'm just like you. We are all lost. Barakallahu fikum. Is جمع قلة not جمع؟
نعم
جمع قلة.
جمع القلة نعم. ولكن جمع القلة أرى يكون هذا على صيغة ليس مستقلا بنفسه. نعم فبعض الجموع من جمع التكسير قد يكون جمع على التكثير على التقليل وما إلى ذلك.
Come back to English, please. Thank you very much. We'll have a special episode for them to do Arabic linguistics to educate us on that, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. We've come to the end of the first segment, which is the list segment. The score now is 3-3. For now, both of you have the same points. You've tried in this segment. Now the next segment, which is the auction segment, whereby you will be bidding to answer the question in 20 seconds.
نعم.
How many male Sahabas can you mention in 20 seconds? How many male Sahaba can you mention in 20 seconds? Starting with Rana Hudayfa.
Can I say 10?
10.
Including their father's name or just the names?
Just mention their names.
Okay.
Where you have more than one Sahaba bearing the same name, you just have to mention the father's name. Mind you, if you mention 10 and above, you are going to have 2 points.
Okay.
But yes, if you mention more than 10, but if you are not able to mention, you said you mentioned 12 and you're unable to mention, the 2 points will go to the other person.
Okay.
You are starting with 10, right?
I should start.
No,
Okay.
you said 10.
Let me see 7
No.
first. Let me go down. Let me come down 7 and let's see how we can
7.
progress. It's better to start little by little.
Okay.
Because of the
Can
time.
you do more?
Yes.
How many
Can do 10.
Can do 10.
Me too, I can do that. Let's do 10.
No, it's one person that will answer until we have somebody who cannot do more than the other.
Okay.
Right?
11.
11.
Can do 12.
12.
13.
Inshallah. 13.
14.
14.
Oh. Eh?
In 20 seconds.
In 20 seconds. Oh no.
You should go.
Let him go. Let him go.
You should go. Right, man, say you should go 14 in 20 seconds. I'm coming. 1, 2, ready, go.
أبو بكر عمر علي عثمان سالم عبد الله بن عمر عبد الله بن مسعود عبد الله بن عمرو بن العاص حذيفة بن اليمان حذيفة بن اليمان
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, mashallah. You mentioned 10. The remaining 4, right? You said 14.
Okay, you are counting.
I'm counting. Of course, we are counting. Of course, we are counting. So the point goes to Lefa now. It's now 5-3.
No.
So since he was not able to mention the whole distance, so in this segment, if whoever misses the question, the marks goes to the other person in this segment.
Now,
wait, you didn't even mention Khulafa Rashidun. Or did you mention them?
I have to start with
You have to start with them. Okay. You did not mention the children of the Prophet.
Can I start again?
Second question is how many battles fought during the time of the Prophet and Khulafa al-Rashidun? The battles or expeditions that took place during the time of the Prophet and Khulafa al-Rashidun. Can you mention in 20 seconds? Across, that is time of the Prophet and 2 Khulafa al-Rashidun, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali. The major battles or expeditions that took place there. How many can you mention in 20 seconds?
5.
We start with you. 6?
Yes.
Can you agree with that? 6. Can you do more?
Stop. Why are you looking at me like this?
7.
7.
Let him do.
You should go with 7.
Yes. I cannot do what I did actually.
Are you set?
Let me get ready first.
Get ready. We have given you what about Ramadan?
We are supposed to go?
Yes. Okay, so 1.
No, please wait.
No, we are.
Okay.
1.
Okay. How many I said?
7.
You said 7.
I said 7.
Yes.
7.
1, 2, ready, go.
بدر الكبرى بدر الصغرى أحد أحزاب يمامة قادسية معركة الجسر.
ما شاء الله.
خندق في الأحزاب.
ما شاء الله.
خندق الأحزاب.
You got a score now. You mentioned 7. So this is now, the score is now 5-4. MashaAllah. The last question in this segment.
So it's not 2 marks?
You mentioned less than 10. If you mention less than 10.
This one 7.
This one is 7 now.
And I mentioned 7.
You mentioned 7.
Okay, if I mention more than
10 and above.
Yeah, subhanallah.
10 and above, that's why you have 2 marks. So if you mention between 1 to 10, it's 1. Or 1 to 9, sorry, it's 1. 10 and above. If you now mention 20 and above, it's 3 points.
Yeah.
If you mention 20 and above, in 20 seconds, that's 3 marks.
No.
Now let's go to the last question in this segment. I want you to list for me the surahs How many surahs that start with حروف المقطعة can you mention in 20 seconds? حروف المقطعة. Who is going to start the bidding now? Who started the last question? Who started the last question?
I think I started.
You started the bidding?
I already started.
حروف المقطعة. How many surahs حروف المقطعة can you mention in 20 seconds?
5.
5.
I can mention 8. That's
8.
it.
8.
Let me see.
Are you bidding, increasing the bid, or you should go?
9.
9.
10.
10.
Yes.
Start.
This is weekend. Okay.
Start with
Okay.
1, 2, ready, go.
بقرة، آل عمران، أعرافي، يوسف، يونس، هود، نملي، قصص، شورى، أحقاف، نون، قاف، طه، مريم.
ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. How many you mentioned? 9, 10.
10.
That is 2. That is 2 now. That is 7 to 4. Okay, now
6.
No, I'm 5.
yeah, he was in 5, so 7 to 7. Go. MashaAllah. 7 to 4 now.
But the other time was given only 1 point. And I mentioned complete 7.
less than 10.
No, the first question you mentioned.
Subhanallah.
Yeah.
So, Bismillah, tafadhal.
7. Now to the last segment. Barakallah fikum. The last segment, the hands. Your hands on your lap.
Like this.
So yes, you raise up. You raise up. No, just put it there. You raise up your hand when you know, if you know the answer. If you raise up your hand before I finish asking the question, you have to answer the question. Mind
Right.
you. Question number 1. What is the name of Abu Hurairah? Naam.
Abdurrahman bin Saf.
Abdurrahman bin Sakhr al-Dawsi. 8, 4. Ko. طيب. In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned 3 colors. What are the colors mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah?
We have yellow,
Mm-hmm.
safwa,
Mm-hmm.
and Safi. Safi will learn that soon now.
Fakr al is no color. You said Safra Fakr al That is
No.
5, 4, 3,
Safwa
2,
and
1. Sorry, can you mention the colors?
We have yellow.
Yellow,
And we have red.
red,
Then we have
ashkuma,
black.
black.
green.
You got 2 out of other one. The red was no mention something.
White.
White. I will just give you the score like that. You try this. White, black, and yellow.
White.
So it's now 7 ko or 8.
8. I got
Eight.
You fail one.
I got Abu Hurairah now.
It's 8. Yeah, 8 to 5. Right, mashallah. Will he be able to do a comeback?
I don't understand.
As in, is he going to catch up and
Yes, it's possible.
it's possible? Yeah, and you allow him to. You allow. Okay. Okay. طيب. Which Sahabi is known as the sword of Allah?
Khalid bin Walid.
You raise up your hand. This question is gone. This question is gone. What is the name? Question number 4. What is the name of Abu Lahab?
Abdul Hakam.
Abu Lahab.
Abu Lahab. Amr bin Shu'aib. Amr bin Amr.